Kion client is a pretty OG Minecraft Bedrock Edition paid client, and today I'm showing you how to get a free version. So as you can see, I've got Kion client free in my downloads right over here. I will add a direct link for this down in the description below so you guys can download it. Some of you guys may know that I'm not a big fan of direct download links in the description. I like to redirect you guys to the official source. That way I also say a more trustworthy source of information. You can find this in their Telegram channel, which I will link down in the description below. I'm currently not in it because I'm not signed into Telegram on my laptop, and I can still view the file, but you can't download it like this. And because you have to be signed into a Telegram account to be able to download this file, I decided to just link it in the description below for you guys. But you can also find it here. Anyways, with that being said, this works for 1.21.73, although it will also be updated to later versions in the future. Or at least it should be. If it does, I will update the link down in the description below for you guys as well. Anyways, here as you can see, we have Kion client, and bam, here we have it. So the UI is a little surprisingly large, to be honest, but oh well, that's fine. Once you've set up something, then you'll just be able to use that inside of Minecraft. As you can see, it is an external client. So yeah, as I said, Kion client is a pretty OG client. It's been around for quite a long time. I've never covered it on this channel though, because one, it's paid, and two, it's a Russian client. All the communication is in Russian as well. So really, the threshold to getting into this client was quite high. The aim of the free version was then also to decrease that threshold to be able to give users a preview of the Kion client before actually committing to something like purchasing it. Now might be a good time to mention that I'm not at all endorsed by this client, nor have I ever spoken to the owner, which I have actually of most clients, but not this one. Almost forgot, but as you guys were able to notice, it's obviously an exe file. They're higher risk, so I scanned it with Kaspersky over here. It's a public scan, by the way, so that's nice. Anyways, taking a look at the free version of Kion client itself, the UI remains the exact same as the full version, except as you can see, we have a lock on everything that is not included in the free version. But so we do get a good idea of what the client would actually have. All of these ones that have a lighter color are usable in the free version in full. We can enable them like that and disable them once again in the exact same way. You can activate keybinds through this right over here if you want to, and for the rest we can click on this button, and that's going to enable a drop down menu over here for the customization. Kion client doesn't have as much customization as some of the other clients that are external as well as available nowadays, but it does have the customization that you would need, you know, just the basic stuff, which the basic stuff is really also exactly what this free version offers. As you can see, for combat, you just have the reach velocity and auto clicker, which are really all the base utilities you would use in a client like this. For an external client, it does have a pretty large selection of utilities. As you can see in the movement area, we have auto sprint, fly, and timer as free utilities, but it even has stuff like lag TP and jetpack. Obviously, they're patched now due to the new Minecraft anti-cheat, but just as an idea of how extensive the utilities on this client are, I can just go through these sections over here, and you'll see that there's really quite a lot of them. It even has Fulbright. As you can see, you can... I'm not sure if YouTube compression shows this, but you can see it activating there. Even stuff like zoom, show chords, ESP utilities, and so much more. Even HUD utilities like an array list, as you can see. Free utilities in the exploit section include fast break. In this miscellaneous section over here, you have a bunch of things like to be able to uninject. It injects automatically, by the way, the second that you launch Minecraft 1.21.73. It even has Discord Rich Presence as well as configs, which configs are actually included in the free version, which is pretty neat. Anyways, we have an appearance section over here where you can customize this. A friend section as well here where you can add Kion client specific friends. And then here there is actually the full config UI where you can load, save, delete, and share configs, which is obviously fantastic. And finally at the bottom over here, we just have everything listed, and you can use this search functionality if you'd like to. So yeah, Kodiak Client is definitely pretty good. It's pretty neat they have released a free version. It's probably one of the most extensive external Minecraft Bedrock Edition clients out there. Let me know if you want me to ghost cheat on servers or stuff like that. I'm planning on doing that, and who knows, I might actually use Kion. Anyways, for the rest, that was basically that. You guys know that I like covering a wide variety of Bedrock clients, right? Anyways, Kion Client does actually also have a website. Felt fair to mention. This is where you can officially buy their client. Anyways, yeah, for the rest, that was basically that. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I do, of course, hope to see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.